Hello Cancer, welcome to your August 2020 career reading. So we're going to look at sort of career situation at the moment for you. It's general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody, so check out your moon and your rising for further messages. So we're going to take your current situation, we'll take something that is a strength, something that's a weakness, advice for you, and a card for outcome. We'll clarify those and hopefully get something out there that's going to resonate with plenty of you and help you out somewhere. Okay, if it does resonate and you want to delve in deeper to your situation, you can reach out for a private reading. Details are in the description box. So let's see what we've got for you, Cancer. So that's your current situation, strength, weakness, advice, outcome. Bottom of the deck, nine of swords, so you're worried about it. Whatever your situation you're in right now, you're very, very worried. Sleepless nights possibly, anxiety. Not a pleasant energy, overall energy, I'm sorry to say, Cancer. So, current situation, 6 of swords. Okay. 6 of swords is about movement, so I could be talking to somebody that's possibly estate agent, something like that, or travel agent, maybe. 6 of swords though, I mean, things are getting calmer. You know, it's moving away from the sort of roughness, maybe the worry of lockdown, you know, has made you have sleepless nights, but you know, you're going to be heading for the rainbow, which is nice. Your strengths. 4 of swords. I think you've got quite an intuitive mind, Cancer. And I say that because in this deck you can see the third eye is quite bright. You know, it's shining through. So I think your strengths are you kind of see what's coming before it happens, which is good. But I also think that's almost a detriment to you as well if it does make you anxious and worry about it. It's almost like not a curse in a way, but you know, it kind of like the downside to always having this switched on is the constant worry that can come if you're seeing something that's you're not quite happy with. What's your weakness? 5 of wands. So I think there's some sort of conflict coming. Or you're involved in a conflict at the moment at work. I'm almost getting like petty arguments, but I think your strength is to actually see arguments before they happen and step away from it. We've got 4, 5 and 6 here, so we're going up in steps. So I think you're getting on top of things. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. Again, moving cards. I think I'm talking to somebody here that deals with. I'm picking up very strongly sort of estate agents. Or if I'm talking to Americans, realtors you call them. Yeah, just with the movement cards. So I think you're in an environment where there's possibly 4 or 5 working there. I think there's a bit of inner conflict which gets to you a little bit. Outcome, the moon. Okay. Pisces, Cancer energy. Again, I think this is something to do with your intuition. You know, with the 4 of swords, with that third eye open, and the moon, intuition and sort of inner knowings. There's almost like an aggressive element to your work. Maybe you're pushed to meet targets all the time. It's Knight of Swords, you know, it's like a hustle and bustle sort of rat race type of thing. So I kind of get the impression there's a lot of pressure on you to meet criteria. Let's clarify. So 6 of Swords with the 3 of Wands. Okay. I think you have to move around a lot in your job. I think this is your third job. Doesn't have to be necessarily third. It's either your third job altogether, or it's your third job within this role that you're doing. And I think you're kind of waiting for that sort of, you're waiting for that rainbow, you know, wondering when it's all going to actually pay off. So kind of, I see you as somebody that steps away from the conflict, but I think it's difficult for you to step away from the conflict because it surrounds you. I think there's a lot of pettiness at your work. Strength, 4 of Swords with the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you've got this ability to kind of like just turn it back on the conflict. You know, not necessarily pick sides, just an ability to compromise, and just, even if you don't agree with it, kind of just take one on the chin, just to maintain peace. But I think I'm getting this kind of almost bitchiness aspect of things. So weakness, 5 of Wands with Magician. Okay, I think you're quite easily manipulated. I think you're quite easily won over, and I think that's more to do with the compromising too much. I think you compromise far too much, which almost makes it where people come walk all over you, and I think this is what this Knight of Swords, the Son of Swords, is doing to you. I think people are walking all over you. So I think you need to stand your ground. Advice, Knight of Swords with the Moon. Yeah, I think intuitively you know you need to stand up for yourself. I just think I just think you want to be peacekeeper all the time, and sometimes that's not good, especially if you're up at night worrying about it with the Nine of Swords. You could be dealing with somebody at work that's quite narcissistic, very manipulative. So I'm kind of picking up that the Moon is, and the Knight of Swords is that someone's talking behind your back about it. Outcome, Moon and the 9 of Wands. Stick up for yourself. Don't take the rubbish. You know how you have to stand your ground. You know, 2 9s here with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, with the Moon as well, which is 18, which adds to 9. You come into the conclusions of things where you've had enough of being bullied, essentially. I think you've been very easily manipulated in the past. People have got them to do, you know, what you want. I think that needs to end. But I think you're seeing that now. I think you're going to do it. Death, yeah, transformation. You're changing. Yeah, Cancer. I think you're in an environment where there's a lot of bitchiness, and you need to stand up for yourself. Stop compromising, because it's not actually compromising. A compromise means, you know, if there's 2 people arguing, a compromise means equal give and take, like you know, each person will take away something from it. I don't think you're doing that. I think you're just giving in and getting nothing in return. But that's where you're standing up for yourself now. You're seeing that. Your intuition's telling you that. And now it's time to stand your ground. Okay, Cancer. Let me know if it resonates. And like I say, you know, get in touch if you do want a private reading to delve in deeper. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. Also, for some of you out there, that could be your boss or somebody that you don't get on with at work or there's a lot of conflict with. Okay, right, look after yourself, Cancer, and you know, good luck with it, and you need to stand your ground. You know, don't be bullied. Okay, cheers, bye.